So I'm doing research heavy on Star Wars cards. It's such a great opportunity. I feel I'm ahead of something, but I need to do more research. Over this past weekend, I looked at a lot of cards on eBay. I read up on stuff. I read up on all the different card sets, and I think Star Wars cards are super underpriced. Now, what got me super hyped about collecting Star Wars cards was, well, The Mandalorian is going hard. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. Highly recommend it. But that show's doing a good job. It's a good after story of when Darth Vader died, and after that scene, um, what movie is that? Return of the Jedi, 1983, I believe. And so the Mandalorian touches on that, and then you have Ahsoka, who showed up in the show, Jedi. She's gonna have her own show. I think it's gonna be a great character played by I think I'm saying it right, Rosario Dawson. And they're coming out with shows that are prequels in between stories, and that's gonna create a lot of attention, a lot of hype for the Star Wars fan base, old and new. And I think it's gonna bring a lot of excitement, a lot of attention to Star Wars, and with the momentum that cards are having, I think it's gonna show into Star Wars trading cards. And a big show that they're coming out with, and this is a big deal, and I think just being early on this can turn to a good profit, a good move. But they're coming out with the Obi Wan Kenobi show with the same actor from the 2000 movies, and also the actor who played Darth Vader in those series, Anikan in those series, is also coming back and reprising his role. So that nostalgia, all that Star Wars nostalgia, is going to hit hard, I believe. It's going to bring back memories. People are going to want to be connected to that movie series again. And so I'm looking at cards of those characters, of those actors, and seeing if I can find some PSA cards, nicely graded, which I have. I found a good one that I liked. Bought it for like $30, and I saw some raw cards that I think are in good condition. They're like $3, $4. I can buy those now, get those graded. Have a big um, leadway, run off, be ahead of everybody in the market to get those graded. These shows won't come out until 2021, so that's fine. As these cards get graded and returned back to me, I can be the first one to get them on to eBay. And so I'm doing that. And I need to do a lot more. I need to do a lot more reading. I really need to make sure what cards are valuable if I'm doing this right. I don't know, when companies print cards, that's secretive. That's only inside private information that the company keeps. So I don't know how many cards are out there, but man, if I could buy a lot, like 600 cards, that's a lot of money, right? 600, 500, 400 cards at $2 a piece, get them graded for about $15. And currently in 2020, let's say a PSA 10 is $40. I kind of break even. I mean, I don't make any money if I was to sell the card. I invest 40. Oh no, I'll probably make about 20 if I was to sell it, right? If I had a PSA 10, I was to sell it. But if I hold on to it and it grows, I mean that's profit on a what's 3 plus 15, $18 investment. Man, come on. It's risky. It makes sense to me. I really need to sit down. I'm brainstorming even as I'm doing this podcast on if that's a good move, if that's a good idea. But what is a good idea is the vintage. The vintage Star Wars, 1977 to 1980s, because these cards are waxed, they're hard to grade, there's not a lot out there. I checked the pop report on PSA, there's not a lot of these graded cards. So I found some 9s of Darth Vader. I'm looking for 10s. I saw a Luke sell for like $1,000 from 1977. A Luke Skywalker. I got a lot in the watch list from 1977 that I'm ready to just gobble up. And I'm gonna be looking every day, all week, every month, just trying to find anything that I can. I see some James Earl Jones autographed Darth Vader cards. That's very interesting. There's one that's about $230. I think there's a best offer on it. And if you put a card into your watch list, sometimes the sellers will send you an offer with the lower price anyway. So I got a lot in the watch list, but I've just been doing a lot of research. One of the things that I did was I went on YouTube and I watched the Rogue One reactions of Darth Vader making the ending scene entrance on that movie. Because I remember when I seen Rogue One, I was like, dude, that's crazy that Darth Vader's in this movie. It was like a quick split second scene, but the way it opened up with the lightsaber in the tunnel, oh, that was crazy, man. That was good. The whole movie was really good. And so I went on YouTube. I was like, let me see what everybody else was saying. And so I watched YouTube reactions of when they promoted the movie, and I watched YouTube reactions of people watching Darth Vader pop up in the movie and in the theater, reading all the comments. Everybody agrees with me at that time where it's like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Darth Vader, I didn't expect it. Darth Vader's the greatest villain of all time, which I definitely believe. That alone, Darth Vader is the greatest villain of all time. Star Wars is like the 5th largest media company in the world. You got Pokemon number 1, Hello Kitty number 2. I think Mickey and Friends number 3. I forget what number 4 is, but Star Wars is up there at number 5. And I feel like this nostalgia is gonna come around. I feel like the people from the 1970s, 1980s, people that are in their 40s now, 50s now, 60s now, are gonna tell their grandkids about Star Wars and Darth Vader, and people are gonna tell their kids about that day and age, and that sci-fi era of how large it was. I mean, we know about The Force Awakens. We know about that. And the whole Skywalker thing is, carried into those movies. But when people can really go back and see those characters and live it on screen from Disney Plus, which is killing it with the directing and production and coming out with original content that people are loving, I think this is a good move. I think it's a super good move. And if you've been seeing my tweets, my Instagram post, Facebook post, TikTok post, LinkedIn post, you've seen I've been sharing these ideas on my social media accounts as well. I've been posting about it. Like I put up a picture of I didn't get their names so I can say their names when I'm doing these podcasts, the actors' names, but the actor that played Obi Wan and Anikan in the 2000 movies, I got a card of them, PSA 10 of them in the same card, the same picture. Those are also raw ones that I want to get. And like, I didn't get any comments on this, but I said, when you look at this picture, what memories does it bring back? What thoughts come to you when you see this picture again? Because I'm just trying to get into people's imagination, into their feelings, and into the emotion of how they're connected to Star Wars, so I can get more data and more knowledge on how hard I want to go. Another post I put was how big of a hero in the guy was Luke. How much was he the guy when those Star Wars episodes came out in the 70s and 80s? How Iron Man is today, and how Spider-Man is today, and how Miles Morales is today. How much was he the guy? Because getting some Luke Skywalker cards wouldn't be a bad idea. One of the most iconic lines in all of television is, "Luke, I am your father." Such a surprising event that happened in movies and Star Wars and all of science fiction. So I did that. There's another post where I asked what are the top 10 Star Wars characters before The Mandalorian. And a great list came up. Darth Maul, um, Darth Vader, some other names I don't even know. Luke, Yoda, of course, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Princess Leia. Um, I seen somebody say Ahsoka, and of course Darth Vader was on there, right? So I'm really feeling good about these 1977 cards. I did buy a few. I know I should go ahead and get some more. I'm also looking at getting a Pokemon card. There's a lot of good things happening in Pokemon. Pokemon is bigger, a bigger, way stronger, lucrative market than Pokemon. I don't think Star Wars will hit like that, like Pokemon is, but I think it can hit. I think it can have a moment in time, and I think um, this is an early movers advantage to get in on something before the market gets there, before the attention gets there, and that's a big one. That's a big way to play cards. Is if you can think ahead, and you can see where people are going to go next, where people are going to bring that attention in, and with attention comes the dollars. When meaning people are going to spend where they put their attention at. So I mean, right after I get off this, like it's 11:15 p.m. right now. I got a 5:45 a.m. session. I still want to do a little bit of reading. I want to look at some more cards. I might end up buying one. They got these Wonder Bread cards. I bought two of those. I don't think that was a good one, but I'm gonna hold on to it anyway, just because I bought them for like $22 each. PSA 8s. Maybe it grows to 35 in a few years. At least so I can sit on it if I want to, and just get a little bit of profit, or I can just sell it again and um get my money back, or I can just have it for the art of it, just for the fact that I think Darth Vader is super cool. I actually have his Marvel comic book. There's a whole collection that Disney came out with, and I just think it's cool. I think I haven't read them. I haven't really flipped through them, but I have the whole collection. I think it's super cool. I wanted to put it up in my home as like just something to look at, just art. But I have them stashed away and put it away safely, and I'm just gonna continue to document everything that's going on with these 1977 Star Wars cards. I will keep you posted. I will continue to make content around this. I will continue to document. I will try to find as much information as I can to pass it along, because I know there are people that are looking for ways to get into cards. I'm hard into basketball, but basketball, it's getting expensive in a lot of ways. It's the cat's out of the bag in a lot of ways. It's gonna get hot, especially preseason is going on right now, and cards are gonna move fast. Probably there's gonna be a lot of budgets that just are gonna be ended, and people are gonna be looking for $30, $40, $50, $60, $100, $200 buys that can be profitable in a return of investment of $300, $400, $500, $600. So I think 1977, which is like the rookie card Darth Vader, is gonna hit hard. I can't say it enough, and I'm pretty excited. I got goosebumps about it. I need to keep reading. I need to keep studying. Research is so big in this thing. I got a DM today of a friend. Played basketball with him at the Y. He's like, I want to get into cards. What do I do? What cards to get? And I'm like, dude, you got to watch these 2 videos. They're like 2 hours each, hour and a half each. But research is so important because it builds the confidence. It gives you the how-tos, the what-to-dos, what to look for, how to think ahead, trends, and all that. So that's my card talk for today. I need to get to bed because I do got a session coming up in the morning. But thanks for listening. Text me at 510-288-2750 to get on my text list. We can talk cards, say hello, get some free merch, stuff like that. Might come out with some sports card shirts. I've just been brainstorming a lot, just playing around, having fun, But thanks for listening to this podcast, and we'll talk soon. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope to get a tweet from you soon. Say hi. Bye.